Welcome back, everybody. It's Monday, September 16th, 2024. Born on this date in 1944, singer Betty Kelly of Atala. She was a member of the Motown group Martha Reeves and the Vandellas. Today is Mayflower Day. On this date in 1620, the Mayflower shoved off from Plymouth, England, carrying a boatload of who we now call the Pilgrims. Today we have a record enrollment at UA, flooding rescues, what they're saying about Tua, and a couple of obits we want to mention. My name's Ike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama. This fall's enrollment numbers are in, and the University of Alabama has passed a new milestone, reports AL.com's Lita Gore. The school now has 40,846 students enrolled. That's the first time that number has exceeded 40,000. Pushing it over the top was a record 3,434 freshmen from within the state of Alabama. Minority enrollment was at another record of 10,111, and second-year retention was nearly 90%. And that's great to hear. I got a lot out of both of my sophomore years. The enrollment total reflects 4.7% growth from a year ago. The remnants of Hurricane Francine did drop a lot of rain quickly in some parts of Alabama. It meant flooding in some places, and that resulted in at least a couple of rescues in Lawrence County in North Alabama. On Saturday, the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office's Swift Water Rescue Team helped a woman walk through floodwaters along a rope line to safety. And then overnight, the team's rescue divers fetched a man off the roof of his pickup truck and into a boat. Former Huntsville News anchor Melissa Riopka passed away on Saturday, according to WHNT 19. Riopka was from Cullman, went to school at the University of Alabama, and worked at stations in Chattanooga and Birmingham before taking a job at WHNT in 2013. She was promoted to a weekday co-anchor spot and later worked the morning newscast. The station said she left to work for the city 2 years ago and was later diagnosed with leukemia. Melissa Riopka was 48 years old. Another Alabama grad who passed over the weekend was Nall Hollis, reports AL.com's Cody D. Short. Nall, he was known by his middle name in artist circles, was an artist from Troy who was known around the world. His works were seen in France, Italy, New York, and Lower Alabama, where he spent a stint as Troy's artist in residence. He studied in Paris, was good friends with Ringo Starr, and has been working out of his studio in Fairhope. Troy Chancellor Dr. Jack Hawkins Jr. called Hollis a treasure, quote, not only for Alabama, but for the world around us. Nall Hollis was 76 years old. Former Alabama and current Miami Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa has no plans to retire after Thursday's concussion, and that, quote, his eyes are already on returning to the football field, according to NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport. Now, the report also said that he's in the process of being evaluated by concussion specialists. So we're still left to wonder whether no plans to retire means he's not retiring or hasn't fully considered it yet. And that may be where the story sits until the medical evals come in. Entering the weekend, Dolphins coach Mike McDaniel did not want to even discuss a return or retirement, saying he doesn't want to make any statements that might add pressure or stress either way to his quarterback. Media reports have covered 4 Tagovailoa concussions, 1 while he was at Alabama, 2 during the 2022 NFL season, and Thursday nights. Thank y'all so much for listening to us. We are going to be back here again in the morning. Until then, come by and see what we're doing anytime you want to on the internet at al.com.
Whoever said it's lonely at the top clearly wasn't an Alabama fan. I'm Ben Flanagan from AL.com, the host of Beat Everyone, a new podcast focused on the people, stories, and traditions that Bama fans care about. Beat Everyone is also your new home for Alabama radio legend Eli Gold.
Touchdown, Alabama!
Subscribe now to Beat Everyone on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.